phase Doctor Who prepares to embark on a brand new journey. Here's everything you need to know about time and space. Yeah, you heard it right. The Doctor Who special has piqued our interest in the Who universe future. Now it seems that the power of the Doctor has come and gone. The moment has arrived for more upcoming adventures starting in late 2023. Following the trailer launch of Jodie Whittaker's final special as Doctor Who, they have released an all-new sneak preview for 3 main special episodes set to air next year as portion of the series' 60th anniversary celebration. After all, the best surprise about the new miniseries is that Tennant and Catherine Tate are both returning to the Who universe. Tennant had already been confirmed to be back for the upcoming 3 Doctor Who specials, which will help celebrate the show's 60th anniversary when it returns in November of 2023. However, the existence of his role remained unclear. Tennant disclosed reasons why he was nervous about reprising his role as the Doctor for the very first time since a 2013 encore with BBC's Today radio show. "The essence of where the story goes, the tale we've got to tell," Tennant said, "still seems to be pretty much under wraps. There's really no telling exactly how or why the Doctor's regeneration appears to result in the appearance of this very familiar face. But will that stop us from coming up with wild theories and guesses? Obviously not. So let's get started. In The Power of the Doctor did something we've always been told the Doctor cannot ever do: regenerate back into a previous incarnation. Maybe it wasn't just a poorly thought out evil scheme with an all too convenient reset button. Perhaps the forced regeneration combined with the forced degeneration had unintended consequences. This isn't the first time the Doctor has resurrected into the face with a background story. So when 11th Doctor received his new regeneration feedback loop, except that the Doctor never had only 12 regenerations in the first place. But let's skip over that for now. He discovered that his transformation was strikingly similar to the visage of Lobus Caecilius, a marble trader whom the Doctor once saved from the city of Pompeii. In the story The Girl Who Died, we eventually discovered that this familiar face was a message from the Doctor to himself, reminding him that it had always been his job to save people. So perhaps the Doctor may want to leave himself another facial post-it note. But what does it all mean? The era of the 10th Doctor featured a number of underlying themes. Possibly the most striking thing to learn was his Time Lord victorious speech in The Waters of Mars, and once more in his final Rage speech, stating that he could achieve so much more if he didn't have to sacrifice himself to save Wilfred Mott. So maybe something about humility? Although it must be mentioned, Dr. 13's mank of humility was never actually a problem. Seems to be the 10th Doctor, also the 14th Doctor now. Whittaker's Doctor replenished just at the end of the October 23rd episode. Even so, a greater burst of energy than in previous years transformed her back into Tennant's Doctor. Her clothes were also altered by her modification. Whereas most generations take some time to find their new look, this incarnation came with a new suit that appears to be similar to Tennant's. The episode concluded with the words introducing David Tennant as the Doctor. This regeneration was unlike any we'd seen before. For starters, the Doctor's clothes are replenished, which hasn't happened since Hartnell took on the role of Troughton. However, the regeneration took place outside of the TARDIS, as opposed to the now standard regeneration crash the TARDIS, and the effect was slightly different this time around. So what if it wasn't a rebirth? What if something else interfered with the Doctor's regeneration? Something resembling a transmat beam, transporting the Doctor away as he transforms from Jodie Whittaker to Unkati Gatwa and connecting something else in her place. Now, if that sounds like something you have never heard before, it might be worth pointing out that this has happened before. The Whovian fandom have never been more excited for a new season. But what can we truly expect from the show progressing forward, as there is no renowned date for the outset of Season 14 as of yet, other than November 2023. However, Davies has confirmed that he has already written episodes for the show. But let's be honest, Whovian fandom has a plethora of things to be very enthusiastic about what lies ahead. The road to Nkuti's 15th Doctor is heavily laden with smashing that like button. No, but jokes aside, It's actually filled with so much mystery, horror, robots, marionettes, danger, and entertainment, as Russell T Davies also revealed that Ncuti will be the 15th Doctor, following the restoration that reintroduced David Tennant to the role presumably as the 14th. Also included are Whittaker's officially released restoration scene, as well as the first formal images from some of those 3 specials, which include looks at Tate as Donna, Gatwa post-generation, and Neil Patrick Harris as the villain. Not only did many companions return in the recent special, but so did several previous incarnations of the Time Lord. The Power of the Doctor concluded with Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor restoring unexpectedly into David Tennant. Jodie Whittaker's tenure as the 13th Doctor has ended. For the first time, viewers went into a regeneration scene, not knowing what to expect. While Ncuti Gatwa has been cast as the next Doctor, this sparked an argument as to whether Whittaker would transform into Tennant or Gatwa. Jodie Whittaker eventually resurrected into David Tennant. This new incarnation of the Doctor was taken aback to realize he recognized these teeth in an enchanted homage to Tennant's debut as the 10th Doctor. The Master had attempted to steal the Doctor's infinite regenerations, either through a so-called forced regeneration, so it's entirely plausible that the Doctor's upcoming rejuvenation would be disrupted so soon after. Now, that's something to be looking out for. Even though many Time Lords have accurate control over their regenerations, the Doctor's regeneration has always been a tad bit of a lottery. One of most harrowing rejuvenations to date was Peter Davison's change into Colin Baker, mostly with Doctor emerging within a hair's breadth of immediate death. Baker's 6th Doctor was highly and clearly unstable, even attempting to choke his companion. This might imply why Tennant's new Doctor seeks out Catherine Tate's Donna Noble for assistance in regaining his footing. The teaser also had shown Gatwa infuriated, calling out, "Will someone tell me what the hell is going on here?" All of this indicates that the 13th Doctor's regeneration really has misfired. Of course, everything is theory at this point. What is certain is that Doctor Who has just done something unprecedented. The Doctor has degenerated, taking on a form they previously possessed. The Power of the Doctor ushers in the era of trying to return executive producer Russell T Davies in grand style, promising to build on the past while laying the groundwork for the future. So, the Power of the Doctor managed to accomplish something that nobody thought could be done in the age of modern television: a genuine regeneration surprise. I don't want to go. David Tennant's final words as the final Doctor Who star. The 10th Doctor, more so than any other embodiment of the Doctor, resists regeneration. It wasn't simply a change of face in a new outfit. It was death. Stephen Moffat has previously expressed his displeasure with attempting to introduce a new, beloved version of the Doctor to an audience of children who have just heard of the old version, weeping at the prospect of his own death and telling them that his replacement will not be the same person, no matter what. There is currently no established date for the outset of Series 14 as of yet, besides November 2023. However, Davies has clarified that he's already written scenes for the TV series, which starts with smashing that subscribe button and ringing that notification bell. Tennant had already been working on the script for the sci-fi drama's 60th anniversary special in 2023, but it turns out his involvement was more substantial than in the first thought, with both the special comprising entirely of 3 episodes scheduled to premiere in November of next year. Check out these videos next.